say, "My body is jam," it sounds wrong in English.
And if you say, "My leg is not bending," that sounds strange too.
The problem is, many people say these sentences in real life.
Even I've said this before.
Really?
Yes, and no one corrected me.
And if you say, "It is paining when I do this," people will understand you, but it's not how fluent speakers talk.
These are very common mistakes, especially when talking to a physiotherapist.
And the problem is, when you're in pain, you don't have time to think about grammar.
You need simple, clear, and natural English.
Because if you can't explain your pain properly, the doctor may not fully understand you.
And that can lead to confusion.
But don't worry. In today's episode, we'll fix that.
You'll learn what not to say and what to say instead in real physiotherapy conversations.
From describing pain and stiffness,
To explaining injuries,
to talking about exercises and recovery.
everything step by step in simple English.
And at the end, we'll do a fast recall practice so you can speak confidently in real life.
At Fluent Ears, we follow a simple fluency method.
First, listen carefully.
Second, watch again and repeat each sentence out loud.
Third, practice using our daily quizzes.
And fourth, watch quick tips on shorts to improve faster.
So get ready to learn real English for real situations.
Because the right words can make all the difference.
Let's begin.
A clean physiotherapy clinic. Exercise equipment in the background. Emma sits on a treatment bed, gently moving her shoulder. Rianne stands nearby. Dr. Miller watches attentively.
Good morning. What seems to be the problem?
Good morning. My body is jam since yesterday.
Wait, I've said that before too.
Really? I thought it was correct.
Dr. Miller smiles politely.
I understand what you mean, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
Really? Many people say that.
Yes, because they translate directly from their first language.
Then how should I say it?
You can say, my body feels stiff. I feel stiff. My muscles feel tight.
My body feels stiff.
Good. That sounds natural and clear.
In English, we don't say, "body is jam." We describe the feeling directly.
So I should not say, "My body is jam"?
It's better to avoid it.
What if the stiffness is only in one area?
Good question. Then you can be more specific. My shoulders feel stiff. My neck feels tight. My lower back feels stiff.
My neck feels stiff.
Excellent.
Notice how simple and direct these sentences are.
You can also describe how strong the feeling is. I feel very stiff. My muscles are really tight.
I feel very stiff today.
Very good.
That sounds much more natural.
Yes, short and clear sentences are best.
Let me try again from the beginning.
My body feels stiff, especially my neck.
Perfect. That is clear and natural.
Emma smiles with more confidence.
One mistake fixed already.
And it feels much easier to say.
When you describe your pain clearly, the physiotherapist can understand you better.
Now let's continue. Can you move your shoulder comfortably?
Emma slowly tries to move her shoulder.
Not really.
Stiffness is common, but describing movement can be even more difficult. Let's see what happens next. The physiotherapy session continues. Emma sits upright, trying to move her arm. Dr. Miller observes carefully. Rianne watches with interest.
All right, Emma. Can you move your arm properly?
Emma slowly lifts her arm and winces.
I can't move properly my hand.
Dr. Miller nods gently.
I understand, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
It sounds okay to me.
The meaning is clear, but the word order is not natural.
So what should I say?
You can say, I can't move my hand properly. I can't move my arm properly.
I can't move my arm properly.
Good. That sounds natural.
In English, the position of words is very important. Small changes can make a sentence sound more fluent.
So I should not say, I can't move properly my hand?
It's better to avoid it.
What if she cannot bend her leg?
Then she can say, my leg won't bend. I can't bend my leg.
Emma tries to bend her arm again slightly.
I can't bend my arm properly.
Excellent.
Notice how the verb comes before the object. Bend my arm, not bend properly my arm.
You can also describe difficulty like this. It's hard to move my arm. I have trouble moving my arm.
I have trouble moving my arm.
Very good.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, and very useful in real situations.
Let me try again. I can't move my arm properly, and it's hard to lift it.
Perfect. Clear and natural.
Emma looks more confident now.
That's a big improvement already.
Yes, it feels easier when I say it correctly.
Describing movement clearly helps the physiotherapist understand your problem faster.
Now tell me, does it hurt when you move your arm?
Emma nods slightly.
Yes, a little.
Movement problems are common, but pain during movement creates even more mistakes. Let's move to the next situation. The session continues in the physiotherapy room. Emma sits comfortably now, while Dr. Miller takes notes on a clipboard. Rianne stands nearby, listening carefully.
Emma, can you tell me how this problem started?
Yes, doctor. I got a slip yesterday.
Dr. Miller looks up with a calm expression.
I understand what you mean, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
Really? Many people say that.
Yes, because they translate directly from their first language.
Then how should I say it?
You can say, I slipped yesterday. I fell yesterday.
I slipped yesterday.
Good. That sounds natural.
In English, we use simple past forms like slipped instead of got slip.
So I should not say, I got slip?
It's better to avoid it.
What if the injury happened during exercise?
Then you can explain it like this. I slipped while exercising. I fell while running.
I slipped while exercising.
Very good.
Adding while helps explain what you were doing at that moment.
You can also describe muscle injuries. I pulled a muscle. I strained my back.
I've heard that before.
I pulled a muscle in my shoulder.
Excellent. That is clear and natural.
Instead of translating directly, English uses specific phrases like pulled a muscle.
Try combining your sentences.
Let me try. I slipped yesterday while exercising, and I pulled a muscle in my shoulder.
Perfect. That is a very clear explanation.
That sounds much better than the first sentence.
Yes, it feels more natural now.
When you explain how an injury happened clearly, the physiotherapist can understand the situation much faster.
One more time, from the beginning.
I slipped yesterday while exercising, and I pulled a muscle in my shoulder.
Excellent.
Emma smiles with growing confidence.
You're improving quickly.
I'm starting to think in English now.
Injury explanations are important, but things become more difficult when pain increases during movement. Let's see what happens next.
The physiotherapy session becomes more active. Emma stands near a support bar, trying a simple shoulder exercise. Dr. Miller observes closely. Rianne watches with concern.
All right, Emma. Slowly lift your arm like this.
Emma follows the movement and suddenly winces.
It is paining when I do this.
Dr. Miller nods calmly.
I understand what you mean, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
Yes, I've heard that many times.
In English, we don't usually say, "It is paining."
Then what should I say?
You can say, "It hurts when I do this." "I feel pain when I move my arm."
It hurts when I do this.
Good. That sounds natural.
In English, we use hurts instead of is paining.
So I should not say it is paining?
It's better to avoid it.
What if the pain is very strong?
Then you can say, "It hurts a lot when I move. I feel a lot of pain when I lift my arm."
Emma tries the movement again, slowly.
It hurts a lot when I lift my arm.
Excellent.
Notice how simple and direct these sentences are.
You can also describe the situation more clearly. It hurts when I stretch. It hurts when I raise my arm above my head.
It hurts when I stretch.
Very good.
That sounds much more natural.
Yes. Clear sentences help me understand exactly when the pain happens.
Let me try again. It hurts when I lift my arm, especially when I stretch it.
Perfect. That is clear and useful.
Emma takes a deep breath and relaxes.
You're improving quickly.
Yes, I feel more confident now.
When you describe pain during movement clearly, the physiotherapist can guide you better.
Good. Now let's move to the next step.
Emma nods. Pain during exercise is common, but understanding instructions is just as important.
Emma now stands beside a therapy mat. Dr. Miller demonstrates a simple arm exercise. Rianne watches closely, interested in the instructions.
All right, Emma. I want you to do this exercise slowly. Lift your arm, hold for 5 seconds, and then relax.
Emma nods and tries the movement carefully.
Okay. How many times I do this?
Dr. Miller smiles politely.
I understand your question, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
Yes, I've heard that many times.
In English, we say, "How many times should I do this?"
How many times should I do this?
Good. That sounds natural.
In English, we use times for repetition, not time.
So I should not say, how many time I do this?
It's better to avoid it.
What if she wants to ask about frequency?
Good question. Then she can say, "How many times a day should I do this? How often should I do this exercise?"
How many times a day should I do this?
Excellent.
Asking clear questions helps you follow the treatment correctly.
Now try the exercise again.
Emma performs the movement more confidently this time.
Good. That's better.
I done exercise.
Dr. Miller nods gently.
I understand, but that sentence is not correct in English.
What should she say instead?
You can say, "I did the exercise." "I have done the exercise."
I did the exercise.
Very good.
In English, we use did, not done, alone.
So I should not say, I done exercise?
It's better to avoid it.
What if she finishes all exercises?
Then she can say, "I completed the exercise." "I finished my exercises."
I finished my exercises.
Excellent.
Let me try again. How many times should I do this exercise? And I finished my exercises.
Perfect. Clear and natural.
Emma smiles confidently.
That sounds much better.
Yes, I feel more comfortable asking questions now.
Understanding instructions is important, but describing improvement is just as important. Let's move to the next situation.
The session is nearing the end. Emma sits more relaxed now, gently rotating her shoulder. Dr. Miller reviews her progress notes. Rianne stands nearby, observing with interest.
Emma, how are you feeling now compared to yesterday?
I am little good now.
Dr. Miller smiles gently.
I understand what you mean, but that sentence sounds unnatural in English.
Yes, that sounds a bit strange.
In English, we say, I feel a little better now. I'm feeling better now.
I feel a little better now.
Good. That sounds natural.
In English, we don't say, I am little good. We describe improvement using better.
So I should not say, I am little good?
It's better to avoid it.
What if the pain is still there, but less?
Then you can say, the pain is getting better. The pain is less now.
The pain is getting better.
Excellent.
Notice how we use getting better to show progress over time.
You can also say, I feel much better today. I'm improving slowly.
I'm improving slowly.
Very good.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, and very useful during follow-up visits.
Let me try again. I feel a little better now, but the pain is still there.
Perfect. That is clear and honest.
Emma smiles confidently.
Big improvement from the first sentence.
Yes, I can explain my condition better now.
When you describe your progress clearly, the physiotherapist can adjust your treatment correctly.
One more question, Emma. Are you able to move your arm better now?
Emma slowly lifts her arm.
Yes, a little better than before.
Good. That shows progress.
Describing recovery is important, but now it's time to test everything you've learned. Let's move to a quick recall practice. The session is almost over. Emma stands more confidently now. Dr. Miller holds a clipboard like a quiz, and Rianne looks excited. The atmosphere is energetic and engaging.
Excellent progress, Emma. Now let's do a quick recall practice.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Listen carefully. Pause the video if needed, and say the correct sentence out loud.
Number 1. My body is jam.
My body feels stiff.
I feel stiff.
Very good. Number 2. I can't move properly my hand.
I can't move my hand properly.
Correct. Number 3. I got slip yesterday.
I slipped yesterday.
I fell yesterday.
Excellent. Number 4. It is paining when I do this.
It hurts when I do this.
I feel pain when I move my arm.
Very good. Number 5. How many times I do this?
How many times should I do this?
Correct. Number 6. I done exercise.
I did the exercise.
I finished my exercises.
Excellent answers. Number 7. I am little good now.
I feel a little better now.
I'm feeling better now.
Perfect.
Notice the pattern. Natural English is simple, clear, and direct.
Now let's go a bit faster.
Okay.
Let's do it.
My body is jam.
My body feels stiff.
My leg is not bending.
My leg won't bend.
It is paining.
It hurts.
I got slip.
I slipped.
I done exercise.
I did the exercise.
Excellent. That was fast and accurate.
The more you practice like this, the faster your brain starts thinking in English.
I can really feel the difference now.
Yes, the correct sentences are easier to remember.
Exactly. Don't translate word by word. Learn patterns.
You corrected some of the most common mistakes today.
I feel much more confident speaking now.
Same here.
Good. Confidence comes from practice.
And now, one final message before we finish. Emma and Rianne walk out of the physiotherapy clinic. Emma moves her shoulder more comfortably now. Both look relaxed and confident. Soft sunlight outside.
Today was really helpful.
Yes, small corrections made a big difference.
I used to say things like, my body is jam, or it is paining, without thinking.
Many learners do.
But now I know how to say it naturally.
And that makes communication much easier.
That's the key. Fluency is not about using difficult words. It's about using the right words at the right time.
Today, you learned how to speak more naturally about stiffness and pain, movement problems, injuries, exercises, instructions, and recovery.
And these are real-life situations that people face every day.
I also liked the recall practice.
Yes, it really helps you think faster.
At Fluent Ears, we follow a simple fluency method.
First, listen carefully.
Second, watch again and repeat each sentence out loud.
Third, practice with daily quizzes.
And fourth, watch quick English tips on shorts.
If you practice this regularly, your confidence will grow step by step.
This episode is part of our real-life English Conversations series.
If this lesson helped you, tell us in the comments.
Which sentence was new for you?
Or which mistake surprised you the most?
Your feedback helps us create better lessons for you.
Keep learning
Keep practicing.
and keep moving forward, one sentence at a time.